Since so much of our workday is spent using a computer, it's important to know how to use one properly. Here are some important basics to keep in mind when using your computer at work. Think about your car for a moment. After starting your car, it's important to let it warm up for a minute or two before driving it. Otherwise, unexpected mechanical complications can occur. Just like your car, it takes a minute or two after you turn on your computer until it's ready to use. Your computer checks the health of its own systems and components, finds peripherals like your keyboard and mouse, loads its operating system so that you can interact with it and give it tasks to perform, checks security policies, checks for software updates, and a host of other activities. Even though it doesn't look like it's doing much, a lot is going on. So be patient and give it a little time. Many people who aren't familiar with computers will say that the computer is smarter than they are, but this isn't the case at all. Recent experiments show that even the most powerful and fastest supercomputers can't handle a fraction of the data we process each second nearly as well as our brains can. So instead of just saying your computer is smarter than you, learn something new and don't be intellectually lazy.
Yeah! Yeah!
Some parts of your computer are very familiar to you, such as your keyboard or your mouse. There are really only two others you need to be familiar with. One is your computer itself. Some may refer to it as the CPU, or the hard drive. But these are actually components inside the computer. Just calling it your computer will be fine. The other important part is your monitor, which displays what your computer is doing. Both your computer and your monitor need to be powered on in order for you to use them properly. If your monitor isn't powered on, then you won't be able to see what the computer is doing. If your computer isn't powered on, then there won't be anything happening to display on the monitor. Taking a moment to make sure both are powered on will help you avoid frustration.
Shit. Shit! Shit! Shit!
By keeping these basic tips in mind, you can be confident and productive using your computer at work.